What's going on, everyone? I'm Sai Lowell, and today we'll be talking about the trait system and the attributes in Guild Wars 2. Before we begin, I would like to apologize to all of you guys for not having that weekend video we promised. There was a bit of a mix-up with the World vs. World video, which made it get delayed, and Thieves and I have been discussing a new series we want to do, but it just quite isn't ready yet. So let's start talking about the recent blog post by John Peters. It covered some new attributes and new trait lines for every profession. The trait system really does let you customize your character to a whole nother level. Thieves and I have already been messing around with the trait lines on guildwars2tools.com, and it's a ton of fun. The link is in the description below. The trait system in Guild Wars 2 is very simple, but does require the player to think about what they want to do and how they want to play their character. You start to get trait points at level 11 and gain 1 every level after that, which means a level 80 character will have 70 points to spend. Each profession has 5 trait lines, and a player can spend as much as 30 points into one trait line. There are 2 attributes linked to every trait line, and when a point is put into that trait line, both of those attributes will increase. Within each trait line are major and minor traits. A player will automatically get a minor trait when they spend 5, 15, or 25 points in a line. Each of these traits will promote a certain build, such as a specific weapon or playstyle. Here is the fun part. When you invest 10, 20, or 30 points into a line, you will get to pick one of 12 major traits that will be upgrades to your abilities. Each line has 12 different major traits, and all of them will be a huge part of your build. At level 11, 40, and 60, a player will receive a trainer's manual. At level 11, the manual will allow you to start spending trait points, but caps the number of points in a line at 10. The level 40 manual caps it at 20, and the level 60 manual caps it at 30. Every time you use the manual, your trait points will reset, and you can test out your new options. To reset your traits without the manuals, you will have to visit a trainer and pay a small fee. Players will also have a separate save trait build in competitive PvP, and respecking is free. In Guild Wars 2, there are 4 primary attributes, which are Power, Precision, Toughness, and Vitality. Power increases damage from all attacks, Precision increases critical hit chance, Toughness increases armor, and Vitality increases maximum health. These 4 attributes can be increased by gear and traits, but will automatically increase when you level. Before the blog post, many people were under the impression that the player would get a certain number of points to spend on each attribute when they level. This would create more customization within the profession, but could also be a major hassle, and I'll explain why. Let's say you have a Necromancer competing in PvP. You might want to get high levels in Toughness and Vitality, and also trait properly. Then you decide to go run a dungeon, and have to respec both your attributes to Power and Precision for heavy damage, and your trait lines to correspond with the weapon or weapons you are using. It could become very costly and time consuming. One of the most important parts of the blog post was the introduction of the new attributes. John Peters said that the old system allowed for only 2 offensive playstyles, do more damage or get more critical hits. The new system allows for 4 offensive playstyles with the addition of 3 more offensive attributes. The first is Prowess, which increases the damage multiplier on critical strikes. Malice improves the damage done by conditions like burning, poison, confusion, and bleeding, and Expertise, which improves the duration of all conditions inflicted by the character. Alright guys, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Remember, if you want to have some fun with your favorite profession's traits, click the link in the description below. I'll see y'all next week.